Alrighty. Yeah.
Oh, you little shit bastard! You
stop! Let me introduce a video. I swan to John. That's okay. Yeah. Oh fuck! I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah. Last episode we got Palmon, who upgrades the farm in the city, so you could get big meat instead of little shitty meat. But in this episode, we're gonna explore and find some new places. So far, we've explored the forest.
I'm gonna explore your forest. Wait, what?
Oh, Tan! I didn't know this was gonna be a sultry LP.
You said you wanted me to be more salty. I'll give you salty.
Sultry.
Should I put my pants back on now?
Yeah, please put your pants on.
Where were we? Look at him run, you little bastard! Go and take your fucking big-headed Pikachu dinosaur thing that shoots fire instead of electricity.
Do you know what? One of the biggest pulls of Digimon is the fact that, Digimon can talk and Pokemon can't. But in this game, your Digimon ally doesn't bloody talk.
Oh, great! So we've got a Digimon, we're gonna make it fight for us.
I'm not keeping that in.
Why not?
Or at least I'm editing it out.
Keep that in.
No, fuck off.
I'm just gonna keep making the joke. You'll have no audio.
I want you to say we'll redo the episode then. Most of this episode is just going to be the loud sensory beep sound. As we just devolve into incoherence. Alright, well, this area's full of Dromojimon.
You're a Dromojimon.
How dare you? Well, you run around here and they're all like, we're digging and shit. And so you can't actually make much forward progress yet, but as the game goes on, more of this place opens up. And you can also assist in the opening up of Drill Tunnel. But there is one area in... Oh, Jesus, that's a drill right in my face. There's one area here in Drill Tunnel where you can interact with one of the Dromojimon, and it's actually a battle. So it's the first, boss battle I've had with a champion level Digimon. And, yeah, things go about as well as you expect them to. Because this is an RPG where you get very little input, so if you're not grinding properly, and you're not kitted up with the right items, you're probably gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, that's what I said, I am gonna die. What the fuck are you playing on your phone right now?
It's new Digimon game.
It's Digimon Farmville. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of footage of it, just so I can give people frame of reference.
No, I'm just going through the ranks, just so we know the ranks in order. So it goes in training 2, then rookie. So yeah, so rookie is number 3.
I thought the in training ones were called fresh. I thought it was called fresh, then in training, then rookie, champion, ultimate, mega, and then you also get...
Apparently there's hybrid as well, and there's only... there's a few armors.
Armor Digimon and Hybrid Digimon, I believe, came from later seasons of Digimon, and they were spin-off Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, apparently, yeah, he was a mega.
What, Etamon?
Yeah.
He fucking wasn't.
That's what it's on this game.
Lies and slander. Edamon
yeah, there's Metal Edamon, he's a mega.
Oh. Yeah, that seems more correct.
Where's the golden one I saw then on telly?
Maybe that was, I don't know. Let's talk about the fucking game that's happening. I'm fighting a Dromojimon. I need to not... we're now LPing a mobile phone game that people aren't seeing.
I just wanted to check, the ranks and that.
Okay. Cool.
And find a better game. Mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! Links, that's a better game.
Well, I'm getting my face creamed by Dromojimon right now.
I gave you the same offer earlier.
Yeah, and I politely declined it. But this is kind of showing you the fact that most of the combat in this game boils down to give your Digimon a quick attack, a quick move that they can spam, and then you can cheese most bosses by hitting them before they can, stun locking them. Hitting them before they can actually finish their attack animation.
There's Agumon Learn Fake Out.
Every movie has is pretty much Fake Out if you're using it correctly. But, whoops, I fucked up. Let's use my Restore. I'm not gonna get another one of these until the end game, but whatever. Thanks, Dremojimon, for making me waste my good item.
You know, when I did manage to play the game, I had a really cheat system that you could just, like, play as any Digimon.
How'd you do that? Did you have, like, an action replay or Game Shark?
Kinda, yeah. It's this weird, really dodgy, like, block of plastic I had to plug into the back of my PlayStation.
I remember those, actually. I do know one cool thing about this game. There were some... Because in this game, you can only go up to the ultimate form. There are no megas in this game. But there are a couple of megas written into the game's code. Like, I think Phoenixmon and possibly Saber Leomon as well. Yeah, there's a couple of Digimon that were dummied out. So with Action Replay, you can actually access those.
I had this weird block thing, which when I did get it, I had to go buy myself another copy of Digimon World. But I just borrowed it from Blockbuster. Back when my dad used to work there. And, yeah, I just started off with Skull Greymon because I thought he was the coolest. And I played the game for about an hour, then he died, and then I was like...
How did you get a Skull Greymon killed? They have, like, beastly stats.
I'm not very good at this game.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, somehow I died within the first hour.
Wow.
Well, no, it's not like he died of battle, he died of old age, or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, because Ultimates don't have a massive lifespan in this game. They don't live for that long.
That's probably what it was. And, yeah, so then I was like, you know what, take this back, and then went and brought Digimon Rumble Arena, which is a much better game.
I remember playing that game a little bit.
It's like Smash Bros, but just Digimon.
It's like really bad Smash Bros with Digimon. I played it a little bit and got very bored of it. Like, okay, I get it now.
Do you remember in Season 3 of Digimon, there was that gimmick of, like, you'd swipe certain cards into your Digivice to give them special powers and special armors and all that?
Yeah, you could do that in this game. It's just stat boosting, pretty much.
I remember back when I was younger, we couldn't afford much things, but I had a Season 2 Digivice. I had the blue one, and Vmon had on it. And it was, and my dad had this old laminator that he stole from work, from when he worked at Blockbuster. Yeah. And he stole loads of little plastic slips and that, so I made my own trading cards. And me and my friends in the playground, we used to play Digimon, and I made up my own Digimon called Speedmon. Looking at him now, it looks like a really, really weird thing. I'm going to have to draw you a picture and you
Please, yeah, I would love to see what Speedmon looks like.
Speedmon was fucking cool.
It was cool as shit, man.
He had wings and a round head, and that's like the most defining features about him.
Man, I kind of want to spend this episode opening up Microsoft Paint and drawing Speedmon. So we can all see what Speedmon looks like. Oh, fuck it, we'll do that after. We'll do that when the episode's done.
It's not over yet.
No, this is episode 2 now. We actually moved on to another episode while we were having a weird chaotic breakdown.
But that was last week.
No, this is here and now.
Oh god, still here.
So, yeah, I've come to this beach in the evening, which allows you to meet those,
nudists.
Yeah, those fish Digimon, not nudists.
They only come out at night.
And now we're at the tropical jungle, which opens up a whole bunch of new places.
For nudists.
But here's the thing in this game. Rookie Digimon only lasts for 3 days. And in-game, I've been playing for about, 2 days now. So, Agumon is probably on his last legs.
Why have that? What's the idea of like, oh yeah, you're gonna have a really good thing, but don't worry, it dies. It's like, why not? It's like playing Pokemon and then like, oh, what's that? I finally got to level 50. Better release it.
Yeah, it is. It can be really goddamn frustrating having. It's like a Dead Rising problem. This game would be a lot better if you had free reign over when you evolved your Digimon and if they didn't die after X amount of time, because it's like it's too much to manage. Obviously, I'm cutting down just to the main content here, but you are not seeing the hours that I spend in the gym, raising my Digimon stats so that what they need to be, so I Digivolve into something decent. You're not seeing me run around and constantly take my Digimon to the goddamn toilet, which I have to do every couple of in-game hours. You're not seeing me stop to feed them unless they're doing that on my way to a place. You're missing out on a lot of footage that I've kind of edited out.
Good.
And that footage is kind of the bulk of the game, which is a bit of a problem. There's like a fun game in here that's bogged down by a lot of Tamagotchi mechanics. Of look after your little pet and make sure they don't die mechanics.
See, Digimon Lynx is a lot more interesting.
It probably is, but I can't LP a phone game. I don't have a capture software for a phone.
Well, let's play the mobile phone game Yu-Gi-Oh! Lynx, because you've got it on Steam.
You know what? I pride myself on my LP ability. I can't let's play a card game, Dan. I think I would... My brain would give up.
You wouldn't take me on? I would wreck you, son!
I would not face you in Yu-Gi-Oh! You would kill me.
I will wreck you, son!
You would wreck me, son, yes.
I would wreck you,
You would
and
wreck
all
me,
your
father.
sons, and I will still attempt to kill all the imaginary babies.
Stop killing the babies. I don't want that to be your brand for this LP is baby murder. Infanticide is not a good look for you. Imaginary infanticide.
Ladies, if you like that in a man, call me, and I'll kill your baby.
No, don't. Just call the police, maybe, actually. That's a better idea.
That's it. When you hear them, it'll be alarming.
Ah.
Oh, I used a really cheesy chat line at this girl once.
Oh, go on.
I said to her, well, I've got two really cheesy lines I've used recently.
I wonder if I can keep these in. Go for it.
One of them is you go up to a girl and that, and you go hey, I noticed there's not a lot of chairs around here. Why don't you just go ahead and just sit on my face?
Sorry, my soul just died. What's your next one?
My other one is, so you're in full-time employment, yeah. So I take it you pay your taxes? Good. So you're used to getting fucked up the arse.
That's...
Which one?
I kind of like that as a joke about the fact that taxes are shit, because they are. I'll give you a pass on that one.
So what do you think? Joke, chat up line 1, score out of 10.
No. Chat up line 2, 8 out of 10. I would bang you. Use that on me.
So we're not going with the first one then.
Anyway, this is Bakamon. we just recruited Bakamon. If you come here with a Bakamon, it translates what the hell he's saying for you. But
I thought they all speak English.
Not Bakamon apparently. But if you just say yes, yes, no, that does the job also. So yeah. Anyway, going back to town, you see Betamon, who we chatted to earlier, now has a shop. Hooray for shops, you can buy items, so I buy a shit ton of items. Mostly healing items, so I can just spam those.
See, are you the type of guy that you would buy a lot of items and that in Pokemon games?
Yes, but I'm not the kind of person who then doesn't use items. I don't hoard them. I used to, as a kid, hoard the shit out of items in video games, and I found loads of video games really hard for it. You know, because they're balanced for you to use items in battles. Like this game, especially. So...
See, I found it I learned in Pokemon, to never use items in battle.
Yeah, this game's like the opposite of that. Your only job in battles is to throw items at your Digimon.
But the reason I never use them in Pokemon is I'll get a Pokemon that's oh, he attacks me, my health goes really low, and then I go, okay, next turn I'm going to use a healing item, health goes up, health goes back down. And it's you know what, why did I just waste the 2,000, whatever it is, item on trying to heal him if, I know he's just going to die again.
Why did you heal your Pokemon when you were fighting an enemy that you know can clear most of your health, is the question.
Because that's usually the last one I have.
And
back in the day, I would only I'd capture some Pokemon for my 8 gems, but mostly just use Blaziken and then just, steamroll the game.
Right. By the way, fuck this Yanmamon. I was reading a fucking sign there, and he's like, I'm just gonna give you a random encounter. Boogity boogity boo. Eat a dick, Yanma. Yanmamon, sorry, not Yanma. Yanma's a Pokemon that looks just like Yanmamon.
I'm gonna kill your imaginary baby.
Don't kill my baby. Leave it alone. Kill Yanmamon's baby. Yanmamon's a shit. Fuck you, Yanmamon. Stop it, that's destroying the audio. Look at that. You see those big spikes on Audacity? You're doing that. No, stop it! Jesus.
You gotta hear that later.
Ugh. Nice. Anyway, This area is bullshit. Let's take a moment to witness this bullshit puzzle. This isn't even a puzzle, this is just bullshit.
Left.
So, alarm kicks in. Trespasser alert. I will shoot. So it's like, okay, you've got to get through this without getting shot. So, alright, let me just head forward. Here we are. Oh, okay. I just took a shit ton of damage, that's unfortunate. Guess I better heal myself.
Well, you have to heal yourself as well.
Yeah, oh, he just did 777 damage to my Digimon, yeah. So let's heal it.
No, let him tank it. Let him get used to it.
No, because if you go down to 0, you get kicked out of the area. So no, you actually have to heal to get through this bit. So I'm like, alright, this is kind of bull, but, you know, I did buy a shit ton of healing items just now, this is fine. And, oh, hello. This isn't usual, the game just kind of stopped, and, oh hey, Digivolve time. So I've been mainly focusing on raising this Agumon's MP stat and his brain stat.
Why is he flat on the ground like he's gonna die?
That's kind of what they do, they look like they're about to die before they Digivolve. And they kind of scream at you angrily, no matter what state they're in. But my Agumon became Centarumon, which is kind of funny, because that's the fucker who keeps shooting us right now. What are the chances?
Shoot back then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wish I could just shoot the bastard back. But, nope, another cheap fucking shot. At this point, I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about this? This is a bullshit puzzle. What do you want from me, game? Let me heal again. Alright.
Is this one of those games that, like, secretly you just weren't meant to play?
At times it feels like that. Oh, it's a game that punishes you for not having the game manual on hand with you. Or having game FAQs open whilst you're playing. Because there is a set way of getting through this area. How you're meant to figure out said set way is beyond me. But there is a way of manipulating the RNG of this area so you don't get blasted and you go through without a scratch. But here's the kicker. At the end you get 2 crosses and a naught. You have to run into the naught to beat the area. And naught is right there. Right fucking there. And again, every time I get close to it, I get shot. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? This is bullshit. Can you guess, Dan, how you're supposed to beat this puzzle?
Shoot back.
No, you can't shoot back.
Don't do anything.
No.
Do something.
Yeah, what's the something you're supposed to do, though?
Do it at night.
No, good idea. That would have actually made sense. I'd have been down with that if that is what you were supposed to do.
Go on then, what are you meant to do?
So what you're meant to do, Dan, you're meant to take the leftmost path whilst taking every potential turn you can. So like I'm doing here, I slide on the left, and then every time I get a chance to turn, I turn. How in the flying fuck are you supposed to figure that out? What? How?
What?
Exactly! That's how you beat it. You have to start on the left and then take every possible turning. There is no part in the game, not that I know of, that tells you that. You just have to learn by dying a lot.
Wow.
And then the bastard horse comes along, he's like, I'm gonna open a doctor's clinic for you as a cruel irony. And he becomes your doctor clinic guy.
He becomes your medic.
Yeah, if your Digimon is like low on, if it's like knackered from training, you can take him to Centarumon. And Centarumon will get rid of the tiredness. Alternatively, if you get injured or sick, he can also heal those. But there's no feature for like fully maxing out your health, which would be nice, but that's not a thing.
What about installing like, if you had enough chips and that and caps, would you be able to get like new abilities like regenerating health?
There's no regenerating health ability. There's damaging moves and there are stat boosting moves in this that you can learn. All the abilities you learn, you actually learn from enemies. So if an enemy is using an attack that you can learn on you, there's a very small chance at the end of the battle that you'll learn the attack from it. Because at the moment, I've been going through this whole game literally just shooting little, tiny little fireballs. Tiny ineffective little fireballs that make battles take ages. With the occasional special attack to actually finish things off, like this.
Wow, that looks amazing.
It does though, because he fucking shoots you in the face. And it's still, the bastard still isn't dead. This thing has like 4,000 health. I feel like this is a bit of a difficulty spike, but alright. I'll take it, whatever. I win.
Like a spike on his back.
He's a dinosaur.
No,
Yeah.
It's a computer program.
Well, they're all computer programs, Dan. That's the whole thing. This is like Pokemon Tron. This is Pokétron.
Yeah, it's not
Digimon
like,
is Pokétron.
it's not like real life where like you have to use trading cards.
You're mixing up all of the childhood animes like right now, and it's upsetting my brain.
I will use the power of the moon.
Oh God! Don't introduce more of them, Jesus.
David, you can be Mars.
I'll take that. Whatever.
You will be Sailor Mars. I will be Sailor Moon.
I want to be the cat. There was a talking cat in that show. I want to be the cat.
Talking cat from Sailor Moon. Talking cat from Sabrina.
Or talking cat from the hit film A Talking Cat.
But Sabrina's cat, Sailor Moon's cat. Who'd win in a fight?
Oh, Salem, easily. Salem would wreck all of the shit. He's a fucking warlock, man.
What makes you think that the other one wasn't?
Oh, shit. Shit, you're right. All the 90s talking cat sidekicks that should fight each other in an arena.
Like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Where would Meowth stand in all of that?
Probably in an attic learning English.
Possibly.
That was sad. The other cat didn't like him.
That's the one episode of Pokemon that resonates with you.
Oh no, true story. When my family went on holiday, well, we got our neighbour to record episode of Pokemon that was on that week.
Yeah.
And I was about to miss it, but she recorded it. We got home from holiday about 8, 9 o'clock at night, and I wanted to watch it before we went to bed. And it was the episode Pikachu Goodbye.
Oh God! Oh, that episode is fucking...
I remember
gut-wrenching.
being about 6 or 7 years old, running outside. I was so upset, I actually stopped halfway through running up the garden to my parents, and I stopped and I threw up. I was that upset.
Oh, little Dan.
When my dad came in and to sort me out and that and stop the video, but he saw at the end that Pikachu got back with Ash. I didn't know he'd seen that.
Ah, right.
But he made me sit there and rewatch the whole episode.
Oh God!
So I would see he got back together at the end, but he made me go through that pain again.
You got a good dad, man. That's good parenting.
That's how I became the caring man I am today. I'm gonna fuck you all up.
Alright, well this place has got a cool gimmick. Time is slow here, so if you want to grind and level up and shit without, constantly worrying about your Digimon running out of time and just up and dying on you, this is a good place to be.
But they never dealt with this shit in the show, did they?
No, in the show you just had a rookie Digimon that, when push came to shove, would just turn into a big fuck-off Digimon and kill everything for you.
They never went, oh wait, hang on a minute, it's been 2 episodes, time to take a shit! Let's stop and eat! Oh, what's that? It's been nearly a week. Guess you better die then.
Guess I'll die! It's that meme, but for all the Digimon in this game.
You should do that.
Actually, yeah, I'm doing that.
Just put one of their faces on top.
Alright, so here's that Tyrannomon we beat earlier, and I'm like, hey dude, can we move past please? Because we kind of beat you. He's like, yeah, so what?
I'll do it again then.
I was really like, when I first played this game, I was fretting that you'd have to refight this guy, but no. Although there is a boss fight in this area that we're about to go into, so I would argue overkill. It does, goes a little far in terms of how much content you got to deal with in such a short span. Especially with the time zones of these areas.
You're a time zone in this area.
So, yeah, Tyrannomon gives good advice here.
Hey, I just
Don't
got a
die, eat
notification.
food.
Game Theory's live right now.
Good for them. I'm glad they're live. I hope that man solves all of the video game mysteries.
Like, where is Shelley's cake?
What the hell are you even referencing there?
If you don't know, you've not been on the internet long enough.
Okay, cool. Anyways, let's do this. Let's run through fast-moving time zone and try not to get in any battles because every second here brings you closer to death.
Lovely, just like real life.
Woo! It's all a metaphor. So this part's kind of mean. What you can't really see because of the pre-rendered backgrounds of this game is the fact that there's actually 2 exits here. So running straight ahead will take you to a dead end, which leaves you feeling, you know, equal parts confused and frustrated because you're stuck in a time zone and you don't know where to go. But yeah, what you're meant to do is go back the way you came, and then when you're at the end of that path, you're then meant to take a sharp left. And that actually takes you to a secret area off on the left there. How you're supposed to see that, I'm not sure.
You need an FAQ.
You need an FAQ. Like, Final Fantasy VII had a cool thing where it had a similar style to this, where you had very simple character models, but all of the backgrounds were pre-rendered. I will say that that's one cool thing about this game. With, you know, visually, it looks really cool. But in Final Fantasy VII, you could press the select button and the game would tell you where all of the exits are. It would just give you little icons on the screen to point you where to go. So you could never get lost in that game, thankfully. And you could find secret exits and shit if you needed to.
But there was always so much to do in that game.
Oh, yeah, yeah. This game is a bit more like...
Go on and play it. Be quick about it. Don't hang around.
You can't mess around at all in this. Like, every second counts.
It's not one of those games where, like, you have fun. No, just get on with this shit. Your fourth peaks die because of you. People die you care about. They will die because you took too long.
I don't think that's the backbone of the of Digimon World, the game, but...
to me, that's the message I got from it. People will die because of you, because you took too long. Your Digimon's dead, your grandma's dead, she's been calling you because she fell down the stairs, but you've been playing Digimon World. So now they're both dead, and it's all your fault, David.
No, that's the most upsetting thing I think you've ever said. Or at least in the top 10. Jesus.
I can top it.
Yeah, I know you can.
Like I topped Grandma before I pushed her over the stairs.
No! You've got hypothetical grandma, invisible babies. Who else are you going to kill with your analogies and metaphors?
I've been working on Holly for 3 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Please don't text me. No, I'm alright for now. I live in fear.
Hooray. Alright, this is Meteormon. He's a tank. Not even, he's a tank, so he just takes a long time to kill.
I could beat him.
You probably could, he's just a rock that punches you. I'm sure if you know, had a gun. Maybe not gun. Actually, how the fuck would you beat a rock monster in real life?
Simple.
How?
Water and time.
Yeah, I feel that would take a while.
Maybe.
Would you, I guess the
metal. You'd break him.
I guess, yeah, you just have to hit him with something really... You need like a sledgehammer. Or like a anvil.
Or maybe something else really hard, like...
Ow.
Yeah, your forehead would work.
Okay.
If
I just headbutt the rock monster really hard and hope that it dies before I get concussed and die. Yeah,
can we try that?
Let's not. Well, okay. You know what? If we ever meet a real life rock monster, I'll give you the okay to try and use my big head against it.
Not the knives I carry around with me.
No, well, what the fuck would a knife do to a rock monster?
I don't know. I'll just scrape it on his shin and sharpen it.
That'd be a...
Excuse me, Mr. Rock Monster, can I borrow your knee?
I borrow you for some sharpening.
Then stab in the really, really hard dick.
You'd have to find a weak point. I'm sure the rock monster would have a weak point somewhere. Maybe the eyes. There you go. Anyway,
like rocky balls as well.
I don't want to think about Meteormon's genitalia. Let's move out.
Do you think they're as glowing and round as
I said I don't want to talk about that. Here we are getting out of that horrible place where time is too quick. And thankfully, talking to Tyrannomon again, he finally joins the bloody city. in the restaurant. He
Do they all die and change him within 3 days?
No, they don't.
So why is it only you?
Because fuck you, that's why. Because fuck you, video games.
And here's Terry the T-Rex.
Oh, that's a good name for him. Sadly, it's just Master Tyrannomon, but in my head, this is Terry the T-Rex.
I'm just picturing Terry Crews as a Digimon.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, that's rad.
And shouting about yogurt.
Selling me Old Spice. So yeah, he's like, alright, take little Tyrannomon with you. He's going to become a chef at your restaurant. He's going to become like Gordon Ramsay, but also a dinosaur.
So Gordon Ramsay.
You Donkeymon!
I'd fight him.
What, Gordon Ramsay or Tyrannomon?
A Tyrannomon. I ain't got a chance against him.
I couldn't beat Gordon Ramsay in a fight, though.
But a dinosaur, no problem compared.